Hello and welcome to Financial Education for the Nation. My name's Warren Shute, and today, the magic of investing in your pension and ISA early. I wanted to run through with you today some of the key changes in the budget, what happened and what's sort of happening today. So in other words, what changes have occurred with the new tax year, and then also give you my take on the magic of why it's so important of investing in your pension and ISA early. So what have we got? The personal allowance, the amount of money we can earn tax-free, increased from £12,500 to £12,570. So what? That means you can earn an extra £70 a year without paying any tax. Then we pay 20% income tax on the next £37,700. So that's an increase of £200. Okay, so it's gone up as well. So we can earn more money at the 20% band before we click over to the next band. And then we pay 40% income tax on the remainder of our income up to £150,000. Okay, and then if we're fortunate enough to earn over £150,000, we then pay 45% income tax on the excess. So a couple of increases there. Personal allowance increased by about £70, and the 20% band is increased by £200. So they're increases. That means we get more tax-free money, which is all good. Crazy at this time of year with all the debt, but it's all good. Then there's the national insurance tax. Why it's called national insurance and not just it's called national insurance because it's supposed to support the NHS, but it's a tax at the end of the day. That's also increased, which is good. The bands have increased, should I say. That's good. So we now pay no national insurance on the first £9,568, which is fantastic. That's an increase of £68. And then we pay 12% national insurance up to £50,270, and that's an increase of £270 as well. And then above that, we pay 2%. So when we talk about income tax and we only pay 20% in England and stuff like that, really it's a bit misconfusing. Really, our tax rates are sort of 32.5%, 20% income tax and 12% national insurance, so 32.5%. And then rather than 40, it's really 42, and then 45 or 47. So yeah, it's another thing. But we mustn't forget national insurance. It's an important tax to make sure that we bear it with. Capital gains tax. So we buy an investment, we sell it, we make a profit, we pay capital gains tax. So the personal allowance, the tax-free amount hasn't changed. That's £12,300 a year. And then we pay capital gains tax at 10 and 20%. Okay, there are two exceptions around that. One is entrepreneurs relief. So if we sell shares in a trading company that we're an officer of, we get entrepreneurs relief at 10%. The second one, which is more common for people, is buy-to-let properties. The government don't like buy-to-let properties. There's a surcharge on that. There's an extra 8%. So when you sell a buy-to-let property, or a second property technically, when you sell a second property, you pay capital gains tax at 18 and 28%. So you buy a share, make a capital gain on that, you pay it at 10 and 20. Okay, you sell a buy-to-let, you pay 18 and 28. And think of this as well. Is the tax system fair? You work your butt off, you work really, really hard, and you're fortunate to earn over £50,000, so you pay 40% income tax. The other person is a savvy investor. They invest their money, they buy good quality companies, they buy good quality funds, they buy index funds, and they make capital gains. They potentially pay 10 or 20%, less than half of what the income tax rate is. And there's no national insurance on the gains either. Tax-free allowances. So what have we got? Investment allowances. So we've got the ISA, £20,000. That has not changed. That's remained the same. The junior ISA. So if you've got children up to the age of 18, £9,000 into a junior ISA. And then you've got the lifetime ISA. That's the LISA. Help you buy your first home or retirement from age 60. And you can put, if you're age 18 to 40, so it is that window of opportunity, age 18 to 40, you can put up to £4,000 into a LISA, get 25% bonus on top of that, and go to £5,000 in there. And that also has not changed. But here's the whiz, okay? Everyone knows that kind of stuff, really. You can Google it, you can find it out. That's logic. Knowledge, isn't it? So you can find that out. But here's the nugget, okay? This is what a financial planner does for you. Let's say, for example, you wanted to invest into your ISA. Okay, you wanted to put the full £20,000 in. And you're a lastminute.com kind of person, okay? I was going to say kind of guy there, but we have lots of ladies who listen as well. But you're a lastminute.com person. So you leave us last minute. And trust me, as much as I'm on my clients at Lexington, we also have clients who, because they're busy, okay, leave it to the last minute. So you put your £20,000 in each year at the end of the tax year, okay? You get great investment growth. If you're in an index fund, we're getting about 9% average investment growth, okay? So we're getting good return. We leave that money invested for 20 years, okay? So £20,000 in a year, 9% investment growth, leave it there for 20 years. You've got around about £1,023,000, okay? £1,023,202. Nice. You'll be really pleased with that. But then your friend did exactly the same as you, because actually you piggyback on the back of him, you did what he did. But he worked with a financial planner, and his financial planner sort of said to him on the 6th of April every year, hey, come on, let's get your money into your ISA, let's get it invested. Come on, let's get your money into your ISA, let's get it invested. So they did exactly the same. £20,000, 9% interest growth rate per year, and they invested for 20 years. How comes your friend ended up with £1,115,291, a whopping £92,000 more, £92,089 more? How come? Because they had the money at the beginning of the tax year, and that money was growing for the whole tax year tax-free, rather than just being sat in their bank account or doing nothing with it. So you've kind of got like three types of investor when it comes to timing. You've got the investor that leaves it to the last minute, okay? You've got the investor that says, well, actually, I'm not going to leave it. I'm going to pound cost average. I'm going to put it in every single month. I'm going to average it out, so I'm going to pay it every month. And then you've got the real savvy investor that realizes, actually, this money's doing no good for me on deposit. I'm going to put it into my ISA straight away on the beginning of the tax year and get it invested. And depending on where you sit on that, depends on how much reward you're going to get back at the end of the day. So putting it into your ISA on the first day of the tax year is far more advantageous than leaving it till the end. Let's move on to pensions. So pensions, you can still pension 100% of your salary or earned income and benefits, taxable benefits, up to a cap of £40,000. And that cap reduces if you earn over £200,000. That's called the tapered annual allowance, or if you've taken money from a defined contribution pension scheme already. If you've got no income, or if you're a low income earner, okay, you're also still able to pension £2,880, and then you get your £720 tax relief added to that, so £3,600 gets invested. So what does that mean, Warren? That means that even my son and daughter, who are 14 and 16, can have pensions. They've got pensions. Okay, so we can put into their pension £2,880, because obviously they can't, they don't have that money, and they get tax relief added to it, but they don't pay tax. They still get tax relief added to it, £720, so £3,600 gets invested. So a good friend of ours is expecting a baby, and he's in the finance world, and if he's smart, if he's savvy, he'll look and think, actually not, rather than just giving this baby all these little gifts that actually he or she, he's not born yet, probably doesn't even want, why don't we set my pension up? Let's just put £100, £1,000, or whatever we can afford into a pension and get the magic of compound growth. Saving into your pension can also benefit from early investing. Saving £2,880 a year into a pension, in other words, everyone can do this, okay? You get your tax relief added to it from age 21 until age 66. Now, saving at the end of the tax year produces a fund of £1,893. Sorry, that's not true. Produces a fund of £1,893,091. Okay, so we've put in £2,880 at the end of the tax year. We've done that from age 21 to age 66. We've got a 9% investment growth, and we've got at age 66 a pension of £1,893,091. Now, let me put this in perspective. That is head and shoulders way above 99.9% of people who've got pension funds. That's a significant pension fund. It's really, really good. And that individual is going to be over the moon, I'm sure. Okay, that's going to produce them a pension income of around about £80,000, maybe just shy of £80,000 a year. They're going to have a nice lifestyle on that, I'm sure. But here's the sticker. If they'd have taken that money and put it in at the beginning of the tax year rather than at the end of the tax year, they'd have over £2 million. So £2,063,470. That's a whopping £170,000 more. Now, you can go on a lot of nice cruises for £170,000 more. Okay? So, guys, the message of this story or this podcast, this recording is just get your money in the market, get it in early. Okay. That's everything for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks so much for everyone sending in the questions. I do listen to them. I do answer them. And if you've not messaged me yet, please do so. Please like and share the show. It's really important that more and more people get the message out there about good, sensible financial planning. And until next time, stay safe. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. There's a great number of back issues to go through, and remember, what makes us different on your financial journey is the support with access to downloads and templates on warrenshute.com, the YouTube videos and podcasts, as well as access to me, a multi-award winning certified financial planner and certified international coach. So please do engage and let's get your finances sorted together.